Hey everyone, we're back again. I know, just did 2 videos, right? I did say I was coming back though. Right, let's have some of this protein shake. This is my breakfast, then lunch I'll have like a sandwich, and then dinner I'll have something else. So I don't eat cereal. I find cereal disgusting. I hate cereal, so I just have protein shake for breakfast. Which is so much nicer. And I could drink that all day. But I won't. But I did do it 3 times a day at one point. But now we're back to 1. Right. We did I'm back. Watch out for snakes. Don't give up. Keep pushing. The real reason why I got banned. Things are looking bright. I want to do a Q&A, as I keep saying, but nobody's asking questions. So until they do, I can't do that video. We just did be careful who you support, so that's done. Yeah, men's mental health, let's just say that. Yeah, men's mental health. That's this video, and then we'll try to come up with some other videos a bit later on as well. Okay, so men's mental health is the big thing, and people are trying to make out that men aren't capable of having breakdowns. Men aren't allowed to be emotional. They're not allowed to have faults. They're not allowed to have manicures. They're not allowed to get their eyebrows done. They're not allowed to have. They're not allowed to pamper themselves. Do you know what I mean? They're not allowed to have massages because it's gay if you pamper yourself. If you wear face masks, it's gay. If you wear certain clothing, it's gay. If you have your hair a certain way, it's gay. If you do this, if you do that. And that's what a lot of guys got it stuck in their head, and they're just like, yeah, if I can't do that, yeah, having manicures done is gay, you're not supposed to do this, men's not supposed to do that. And a lot of guys who want to do these things, that's been told they can't do these things, it affects them. It affects them mentally. And then they're just like, oh, I'm trash then, I'm this, I'm that, because everyone thinks I am. They're not allowed to have a nervous breakdown, and they've been told by their dads to be this strong, masculine person who don't cry, who doesn't show their emotions, who doesn't have breakdowns, who doesn't talk about their feelings, and then that gets bottled up in the head, so they start overthinking it, and then when they do have a nervous breakdown, they're like, why? What's wrong with me? What's going on? Do you know what I mean? People need to understand that men can have mental health as well. Men suffer from it a lot more than women do. And do you know how many men that take their own life because of the impact other people have on them? Not just how the other guys have impacts on them, but the girls as well have an impact on the man's mental health. If the woman's talking down to them, shouting at them in the street, giving them that verbal abuse and stuff, it makes the man feel worthless and feel like this is what he deserves. Do you know what I mean? It's just like in a woman, if you're in a toxic relationship and a man's violent towards the woman, it's exactly the same thing. You know what, guys, you need to open up about your mental health. There are people out there that you can talk to. Don't just keep it locked in, because the more you keep it locked in, the more you're destroying yourself. How can you be happy if you don't express your feelings, express the way you think? You need to be able to reach out and talk to people. And this is why I created this channel. So people who are suffering from mental health, from maybe toxic relationships, or they just need someone to talk to, they can reach out, and I'm there. I always say it on Twitter, I always say it on IG, I always say it on my streams. If you want someone to talk to, just reach out, because nobody's going to know you're suffering if you don't speak out. And this is something that I need to talk to myself about, you know, that self-talk stuff. I need to do that as well, and I literally need to say to myself, look, you need to open up to people more, you need to talk to people more about the way things, about what's going on with you. Because nobody's going to know that you're going through stuff if you don't open up. And also, they would think it's about them. If you're going through stuff, personal stuff, I mean, you don't have to talk about your personal stuff, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if you're having like a bad day for whatever reason, or if you're getting bullied, because a lot of people, especially with streamers, people get bullied quite a lot, especially with the racism and everything else that's going on right now. People are just so toxic, and you need to be able to have someone to talk to. If you can't speak to your family, you can't speak to your friends, then go online, or even find a YouTuber that you can relate to and talk to them privately about what you're going through. I'm sure they would be happy to sit down with you and listen to what you have to say, you know. And if you don't want to talk to a YouTuber, you can talk to a YouTuber anonymously. But if that's not what you want to do, then if you go to my description below, you will see there's some mental health websites there, especially Samaritans. They are free to phone. Just talk to them, and you can talk. You don't have to give them your name. You don't have to give them your name. You can literally just make a fake name if you want to, because a lot of people do that nowadays, I guess. Make a fake name, or just like not even say don't even say your name if you don't want to. Just literally just explain to them what your situation is, what you're going through, and they will be happy to listen to you. And I'm one of those people that will be happy to listen to anyone that just wants to talk about anything and everything. Yeah, use my streams to have this conversation about stuff, and that's what people do. People come to my streams and they talk about their mental health. They talk about what they're going through, you know. And I will sit there and I will read the comments, and then I respond, and then they'll be like, "Oh, thank you for that, because you made me feel so much better." You know, I couldn't talk about this in other people's streams. I come to your stream and you're so open-minded, you're so down to earth, I can talk to you about anything. And that's what it's all about. Yeah, so you need to be able to talk to people. Guys, please open up, because there's a lot going on in this world right now, especially with this lockdown situation. A lot of guys are suffering from their mental health, and not a lot of people are checking up on them, not a lot of people are asking them if they're okay. You know, they feel like they have no one, and nobody should have to feel like that. No one. I know exactly what that feels like. Nobody should have to feel like they're alone, and they have nobody around them to support them. We all need support. Oh, she's off again. We all need support, we all need love, we all need compassion, we all need that one, even if it's that one person, to just keep us motivated, tell us that everything's okay, tell us how beautiful that we are. You know, give us nice compliments. Us guys just deserve that as well. It's not just about you girls, you know what I mean? So, because when you don't tell a guy that they are handsome, or they've got a nice personality or whatever, they will think there's something wrong with them. And if you're calling someone, a guy ugly, they're going to take that to heart, just like women do. Just like women do. And they would want to change it. They'll be like, oh, I want to get plastic surgery for this plastic surgery. I make jokes about getting plastic surgery. I make jokes all the time about it. Would I ever get plastic surgery though? I don't think I would. Because I just think having plastic surgery changes. I mean, you can change the outside, but you can't change the inside. Do you know what I mean? You're still whatever you are on the inside. So why change if you can't change the outside? I guess if you could change the inside, you would change the outside. But people just, and people when you get plastic surgery as well, it doesn't always go right. It looks, some people with plastic surgeries just don't look good. They really don't look good. And I don't understand why would you spend, what, thousands and thousands to just get these surgeries done and still not be happy with the way you look. Do you know what I mean? Happiness comes within, as I've said before. I was talking to someone on Skype Saturday, and they were talking about how they're being controlled by their parents, how they can't do what they want, they can't live their life for them, and they've got it in this head that things should be this way and not that way. And I was like, you need to get out of that situation, because being controlled by anyone is wrong. Whether it's parents, relationships, friendships, whatever, it is wrong and it shouldn't happen. Nobody should have to be controlled by anyone. Because this is where this is red flags. This is where the danger lies. If you're, you know, excuse me. When guys, especially guys, are being controlled by people, they will think that it's their fault that they're being controlled, and then after a while it will just get worse and worse and worse. They'll sink in depression, they will just like end up committing suicide because of the way they're being controlled and the way they're being told they should live like this, they should live like that. Excuse me. And how they should be and how they should act and how they should respond to things. And it affects it affects guys in a big way, and people just think, oh, you're a PUS if you have emotions, you're a PUS if you cry, or if you do this, or if you do that. No, you're allowed to cry, you're allowed to have feelings, you're allowed to, I've got to tell myself this as well, you're allowed to express yourself, you're allowed to have days where you're not okay. Because it's okay not to be okay, you know. You're allowed to just do absolutely nothing when you feel like you need that space, you need that time out. It's okay to go for a walk and just clear your head and stuff, you know. It's okay to talk to people about what's going on with you. Guys, it's okay to be free. Yeah, it's okay to just interact with other people and just talk to them and tell them what's going on. Like I said, you don't have to talk to me, you don't have to talk to your family and friends. There are Samaritans, there's some websites in my description below. Please use them, that's what they're there for. That's what they're there for. Thank you to the guys on Live It as well, that comes through every single day with new topics, new ideas, you know. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the support on my channel. Thank you for just being here and supporting me and interacting with me. And thank you guys so much for just being you. Yeah, just remember, just be yourself. If you're being yourself, I'll definitely support you. But if you're going to try and be something that you're not, then move along, go about your business, because I'm not interested. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. That's 3 videos. 3 videos done. So let me tick that one off as well. So I like to tick them off as I go along. Men's mental health. We will be talking about men's mental health more because, you know, we need to discuss it. I'm sorry, but we need to discuss it, and men, you need to hear it a lot as soon as, you know, I can. We're getting other people involved as well. I know I keep saying this and things happen, but it's not my fault. I've been in and out of hospital for a long time, so every time I'm trying to meet up with people, my health gets in the way and I'm back in hospital. So after lockdown, I've spoken to someone about doing a video. I've met them on Bigo actually, and we've got some videos coming up with that very soon, so watch out for that. And watch out for other men's mental health videos as well. I'm in the process of talking to other people with that and getting them on board as well, whether it's Twitter, IG, my streams or whatever as well. So, and if you guys want to get involved, comment below. Use all my social medias in the description below. Just follow them and I will follow you back. DM me privately. Yeah, actually DM me privately about Q&As, any other topics you would like to discuss. DM me. Don't write them on the comments in the comment section. You're better off just DM me it, because even though I respond to all my comments and stuff, my DMs are the ones that I check like on a regular basis. So I'm checking my DMs even when I'm on live as well, even when I'm streaming. I'm literally sat there on my laptop checking my emails, checking my other phone with all my DMs and whatnot, just to see who's getting in touch and stuff. So if you want to discuss new topic ideas, you want to discuss men's mental health, or you have a Q&A or whatever, that's where to DM me. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat are the only ones that you will find me on. No hate, obviously, because like I said, I don't want no negativity on my channel or on my streams. Any negativity is getting ignored, getting blocked and just ignored, basically. Be yourself. Never live your life through anybody's eyes. Just always do you, no matter what. Please reach out when you need to reach out. Nobody can make you happy but yourself. Happiness comes within, not out. If you're not happy, you need to take a look in the mirror and find out why that is, and if that's because you're being controlled by family and friends or whatever, then you need to try and get out of that situation. I know there's nothing much you can do at the moment because of the way the situation is, but as soon as the situation is lifted, then you got to get out of that situation that you're in. But also, you need to start planning. If not planning, because people plan things, they just don't go through with it. So as soon as this situation is over with, you've got to deal with your situation and figure out how you're going to get out of it. I know it's not easy. It's not just going to happen overnight, but in time it will get there. And with the right support, the right help, you will get there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the subscribers. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for everyone on Limit for supporting me. Let's smash our 100k. We didn't get it last month. Today's a new day. Today's a new month. Let's hit that 100k and let's celebrate with a bush. I'm out.